I've never found a love like this. There it is. I've never found a love like this.
Oh, say Benrahma. Bosh! The boy is back. Welcome back to E20 Zone TV. Listen, right, I'm gloating tonight and I am not even afraid to show it on my face. Sai Benrahma's the man, mate. He sends us through to the fourth round as we beat Brentford by 1-0. I'll bring Mitchell on shortly as he's waiting in the wings. He is here. He's here. Mitch, talk to me about man like Saeed, bruh. Come on, let's go. Man like Saeed. Talk to me about the game.
It was all right.
He scored the winning goal, Mitch.
Yeah.
He done more than the front three that was on the pitch in X amount of time.
Yeah, he did.
Do you know what I'm saying? Talk to me about the game, Mitch. I'll compose myself now. Go ahead.
Good. I thought we were shit.
We was bad in the first half, I must admit. I won't lie. So, Daddy, stop now.
But second half I thought was average.
Yeah.
I just thought it helped that we were playing against Brentford's B team. Like, we had basically our first team out, granted a few changes, but their main threats of the Brentford side is Norgard, and Bremo and Tony, and none of them were playing. So we was lucky that none of them were playing because they had quite a few chances, just that they were fucking shit in the box.
And Soucek had a golden chance in the second half. Let's be honest.
He did. I thought Soucek first half, I thought he was very good.
Yeah.
Not very good. That's a lie. He was our best player, I thought. But I would still have given him like a 6.5. Like, it wasn't anything special. We'd just done all the basics right, which for Soucek is hard. But in second half, he dropped off like a cliff and he missed a big chance. He gave the ball away, went back to his shit self, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, I wasn't happy with the performance. I mean, the 3 points, not 3 points, it's a fucking FA Cup game. The win is a win. It goes to the fourth round. Yeah, it's a good win. It's a good win.
For me, personally, first half, diabolical. Lack of threat, lack of ideas.
What I actually think is probably second.
I don't know about that. I think that's one of the worst first halves I've seen for a long, long time.
Yeah, I reckon it was the second worst first half I've seen since probably Everton away.
Right. I thought first half was poor from us, 100%. No threat, no ideas. Brentford were huffing and puffing, but not really doing much. Second half, he makes the sub for Soucek. Obviously, Soucek missed the chance beforehand. He makes the sub. And then my boy, man like Saeed, pops up middle. I've backed this geezer up, mate. People say he's bang.
Just keep banging on about it.
I will bang on about it because this agenda, not only with the fan base, but also with David Moyes, is the reason why we're through to the next round. Because this man has shots. Like, none of our front three have had a shot outside the box. Do you know what I'm saying? And he has a shot. And people say it's bad goalkeeping. If you don't shoot, you don't score. It's as simple as that. Good goal. What do you think of his goal tonight that won us the game?
Yeah, I don't know what Tom was on about in the group chat. I understand what you're saying. Like, there's a difference in the shot quality. Like, there's having a shot which is a good shot and a good strike.
Yeah.
That was, it probably should have been saved. But then it's completely different to the Fornals one. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that because obviously, exactly that's the point. Like, if Fornals was to have that strike, it was to strike and goal. No way is that going in.
Well, let's put it into context, right?
Yeah.
Tom was saying about Fornals' shot against Aston Villa away, the one that ricocheted with about three people, went up in the air over Martinez and into the corner, and I said that was a lucky goal. Was that a lucky goal from Sai Benrahma tonight? Not a chance. He's got
it wasn't lucky. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a lucky goal.
Right, the shot's true, the shot's on target, and the keeper should save it, but he hasn't. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not lucky, is it?
He got caught by the fact he thought he was expected to swerve.
Yeah, exactly that, and it didn't. So,
it didn't.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then we see the game out, Mitch, to 1-0, and we are through to the next round.
I mean, it was squeaky bum time.
Yeah, it was, mate. I must admit.
Yeah, I
Please,
don't think
guys.
the defence were that good tonight. I really don't. I thought we got cut open quite a bit.
Yeah, I agree.
I thought Ged was good.
Yeah.
But I thought the others weren't that good, to be honest.
I've got to ask you this, from Bebo. Please, guys, can you tell me why Moyes doesn't like Benrahma? Because there is a problem here. Because let's be honest, Benrahma's saving David Moyes' job at the minute. Let's be real. So
I don't think, you know what? I don't think it even is that. I just think, you know what? I think Moyes is a strange man. Look, we ask questions of him every week.
Yeah.
About decisions he makes. So it's not act surprised about why I don't start Benrahma when Aviola don't get a look in. Fornals probably should have started more games when I thought at the start of the season Moyes couldn't get his tongue out of Fornals' ass, but then he hasn't played him for ages. So now it's gone the other way around.
Yeah, I know, mate.
You know,
I know.
And you know, so you can say it for a lot of players, to be honest. So Moyes sold for Gooley. What are you talking about? Moyes sold for Gooley?
No,
you fucking didn't. What about?
I don't know. I don't know what that's. Yeah, Village did. Right, let's get into the player ratings then, Mitch. We might as well while we're here. If we can remember all the players who come on the pitch. Right, let's start with this man. Lucas Fabianski. Give me your assessment of him today.
Are we doing the ratings? What do like?
Yes, we are. Yeah, you rate him, and then I rate him, and then we move on, bruv. So yeah.
Oh, is that how it works? Okay. Right.
Yeah, that's how it works, mate. Yeah, that's where we're going wrong in life.
Look,
right, go ahead.
Just started. I thought Fabianski's distribution was pretty poor today.
Right.
It took about a millennia to kick the ball and distribute it, which really pissed me off.
Where was Ariola today? Because he wasn't even on the bench.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to look into that. I was expecting something to come out on X's Patreon, but nothing come up.
Yeah.
So just if anyone else knows in the comments in the chat, I'll be really happy if someone could put it down.
So what you rating Fab then, mate?
6. Low 6.
Yeah. Clean sheet. Didn't really do a lot wrong. Done a few sort of goodish saves. I'll give him a 7. He was all right.
Actually, no, I'll change it. I remember a couple of times where he claimed the ball well. Actually, yeah. I'll give him a solid to high 6, mid high 6.
Right. Let's start off with this man. Angelo Bonner comes into the defence today. What are we saying for Angelo today?
Strange one for me. What do you think? I thought he'd done good bits and bad bits. Wasn't as solid as a Ged. Wasn't as sharp as a Ged.
Yeah.
But done all right. It was better than Dawson. What do you think?
Big up, Steve, mate. Serial donator he is.
High 5. He is, yeah. Top man, Steve.
Awful game. A win's a win, but this result gives Moyes even more time, for fuck's sake. I know, Steve. Thank you very much. Carry on, Mitch. You were saying.
Something to do with his missus running him over. What? I hope it's not true.
What are you saying for a Bonner?
I agree with the chat. I give him a 5.
See, people are saying 5s. Oh, that's 6 for their Fab. 5. No, I can't give him a 5. No, I can't. I thought he was all right today. I'll give him a 6. I think he's all right.
He had a few dodgy moments, got spun.
Yeah, he got spun a few times, but he's going to get spun, isn't he? Let's be real. Like, he ain't going to be...
Look, he shouldn't really get spun against B-team players.
I don't know, mate. I don't know. Like, that... I thought for his first start, yeah, he weren't that bad. But I don't think he was that bad. I thought he was all right. So, well, I'll give him a 6. What are you rating him?
Give him a high 5.
High 5 for you. Let's move to Dawson. Craigie Dawson. Mitch, take it away.
I love Bono. If I could rate him a 10 every week, I would.
Yeah, I know. Dawson.
I'd rim him. Sorry, not Dawson. Bonner. Dawson. 4 for me.
I thought, yeah, I agree with you. I think me and you on the same wavelength tonight.
Yeah, James. Yeah. Oh,
100%, mate.
Yeah, for me, a 4. Spun quite a few times.
Second half, he got spun by their new player, the Brentford's new player, and I was surprised he didn't get booked. Then I really did. you know what I'm saying? Got done a few times. What am I going to give him? I'll give him a high 4. I'll give him a high 4. I won't go too harsh. I'll give him a high 4. What are you saying for him, Mitch?
Yeah, high 4.
Yeah. I think he was. Yeah, not
Didn't
all
do
that.
anything good, really.
Nah, this man, though. This man, Aguerd, right? I cannot. I said it. Listen, stick with Fever. Don't listen to anyone else. Stick with Fever, bruv. Yeah, I said that
Well,
Aguerd
you
comes
said
in.
about Keras, the best bargain signing of the summer.
I know, mate, but I got that one wrong. But I'm 2-1 up at the minute with Aguerd and Saeed Benrahma.
Okay.
Aguerd for me, yeah. Since he's come in, he's looked good. He's looked very good. Let's be honest. His pace gets him out a lot of trouble. He's
drives
defensive.
Us forward.
Brilliant. Yep, 100%. 100%. Every time, the amount of times he picked the ball up and just drove with the ball out. What you saying for Aguerd, Mitch?
Pretty faultless, to be fair.
I thought he was all right. I thought he done.
Clean
solid.
sheet as well. I'll give him a low. Oh, I don't know. No, I'll tell you what. I'll give him a high 6.
No, I'm going to give him.
It didn't. For me, he didn't get. He didn't tackle too much. Like, he was just kind of careful. He didn't do anything wrong. He was good, but for me, it's tough. I could give him a low 7 on another day.
I'm going to give him a 7. 100%. Drives out. He looks comfortable on the ball. Passes the ball well. Yeah, solid performance again.
I'm changing it. Low 7. He did pass the ball well as well forward. Yeah.
He does, mate. He's forward thinking.
I'm changing. I'm in 2 minds.
I know, mate. I know. But we're going to go to this man, Ben Johnson, mate.
I think an 8's a bit excessive.
What are you saying for Ben Johnson tonight? West Ham Online was literally ripping him on Twitter as we speak.
Me and Alfie watched the first half together.
Right.
And yeah, it's quite embarrassing.
He's bad, mate. Every time they get some
motherfucker. Mate, he's good. He's okay in the back 4 as a right back, and he's decent as a centre half in the back 3. But as a right wing back, he's shit. We know this. Moyes knows it. Again, Alfie is fully Moyes out now. he was saying as well at the end of the first half. He said Moyes has got to go now.
Listen, Alfie's a flip flop, mate. He flips from one side to the other, mate. Trust me. You know what I mean? He is, mate. He is. Like, one thing with me and you, well, we say it with our chest. He says it with his microphone, mate. That's what he said. I'm saying, no problems. What are you rating him?
Fair enough. I'm going to give low 4 for me. For me, our worst player today.
I'm gonna rate him the same as Dawson. I'll give him a high 4 for me. Crossing's terrible from him. Absolutely terrible.
It's embarrassing. So, but he lost the ball on the right hand side a lot. Heavy touches.
Yeah.
Defensively, didn't really do anything. Do you know
what's embarrassing though, Mitch? Right? You could go over the park tomorrow and find someone who could cross better than Ben Johnson.
Mate,
and they're probably
he's right here.
And they've probably been out on the piss tonight. Do you know what I mean? It's just, it's poor from him. It really is. So 4s for him. We will go to this man, Emerson. Mitch, what are we saying for Emerson?
First half, bang average. Didn't really get in the game. Second half stepped up for me. I thought, putting a plate for Souček was better going forward. I thought.
Is he as bad? Is he as bad as people are saying that he is?
Definitely not. Definitely not.
I agree on that.
Cunting him off massively. First half, and I thought he didn't do anything good, really.
Nor did any of them.
Bad. He didn't do anything bad. Like, it was just kind of safe and didn't have effects to the game. So I thought, I don't think people are being overly harsh. I think because they, like Alfie, love that Scouse cunt to pieces. But for me, I'll give him a low 6. I think second half he's done well. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally with you, mate, on that. I don't think it was that bad in the first half. I just think it was just a shit first half all round.
First half
be
he was
honest.
probably like a 5, and then second half he was like maybe a 7.
I think he went up a little bit of another level, right? But I think I'll give him a 6. It's a fair rating for him. We will go to the middle of the park, and we are going to this man, Thomas Souček. Mitch, take it away, mate.
First half, very good. Got to say, very good. I'll probably give him like a 6.5 first half. I thought.
Yeah.
I say very good, and I don't mean that. I don't know why I said that. I mean, for his standards, he was very good, and he was our best player in the first half because we were all shit, but he was the only player that actually kept his head. His passing was okay, and he won headers in midfield and done all right. Second half dropped off like a cliff.
Yeah. The miss.
Well, there you go. Fucking hell, look, mate. It's not. Let's say 82% pass accuracy from Souček tonight. Shows he did have a better performance.
Well done, Jezza, with the facts. Shout out to Jezza.
I'll give Souček a high 5.
That miss is criminal, though, mate. I'm not going to lie.
I know. I know. But I thought first half he was decent.
Yeah, like people are saying 5s. I think I'm with him. I think I'm with him on a 5, really. For me, he was okay. He was okay, right? But that miss, like tonight, let's be honest. If we would have lost the game, everyone would have went back and looked at that miss. If we would have lost the game, everyone would have went back to Souček and gone, that miss that he done. But I thought he was okay. He was okay. I'll tell you what. I'll give him a high 5. I'll give him a high 5. First half, he was our best player on the pitch, really. I think in the first half, the rest of them were fucking terrible. To be honest. Yeah. So yeah, I'm with you on that. I think Mitch on the same wavelength tonight. They're saying the same things.
We fucking are, James.
We are on it, mate. You know what I mean?
Me and you, like.
Let's go.
Like.
A bush. That's what it is. Now, Declan Rice. People were saying, Mitch, at half time, that he was a ghost in the first half. How do you think he was?
I thought he was a ghost.
I don't know. He was all right.
Second half, he wasn't. He came back from the dead. He was resurrected. I'll give him a high 6. I thought second half was much better.
Yeah. I ain't gonna give him a high 6. I'll give him a 6. I thought he was all right second half. First half, quiet. Yeah. I don't know what's happened to Deck. I will say this, right? I remember doing the ratings review.
He was great last week against Brentford.
He was all right. He was all right last week, right? But I don't know what it is. But since you've been doing the ratings with me, and it's me and you just doing them, every week we'll give him a minimum 7 out of 10, and it'll go up all the time.
I did say this to Alfie today. Actually, I said he's
dropping off. Yeah,
he's not dropping off. I think he's just dropped off only slightly because I think he wants more. He's got to that point now where he's good enough, and he's just getting wound up with putting out the best he can do every week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, he's just kind of putting out those performances which are good enough, but he's like frustrated with what he's got to deal with like Moyes and shit.
I actually agree with you there, mate.
Rice knows that Moyes ain't good enough. Rice knows that he's a clever geezer. He wants the best for West Ham. And even though you might say he's a West Ham fan, Chelsea fan, he's still a West Ham fan. He might be a Chelsea fan as well, but he wants the best for our club. Yeah. And he's come through our academy. For me, I see him as a West Ham fan as well. Yeah. So he definitely 100% knows. And he speaks to people almost every day about it, like on Twitter or whatever, in DMs, like people like Alfie. Unfortunately, I haven't got that connection with Rice. But he will know 100% that decisions to start players like Souček next to him, who Rice's brother come out and said he was shit and Rice agreed with him. Players like Johnson, playing a back 5, not playing Areola, he knows that decisions like this every week are costing the team. So having to work with that dinosaur, Moyes, 100% I reckon is weighing him down slightly.
I think everything you said, you bang on, absolutely bang on. Nothing that you said that I don't Yeah, disagree
I'm
with.
spitting tonight, don't you think?
I know, mate. You're spitting facts. Right, we'll move on though to this man, your boy, Lucas Paqueta.
He's my boy. He's my boy. Benrahma,
give us your assessment of him tonight, because I thought first half, I thought he was okay. He was just okay. Second half, was there anything really from him today? Really? A bush.
Mitch, come here. Better. Are you better? Are you feeling? Are you well? What?
Right.
Anyway, forget about it. Yeah, sorry. Better. Done good and bad today. Done the ball over the top for Emerson, which was a peach, for the cross which went in for Souček.
Yeah.
Which he should have scored, which was a lovely ball. I thought in terms of picking up the ball and moving it forward, he done well.
Yeah.
Again, his work rate sublime. Defensively, giving fouls away, and his passing wasn't too sharp at times. I thought. Thank you, Charlie. I thought it wasn't great today.
Yeah.
It was alright. I'd give him a low 6, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm with you slightly. I think if I go high 5, I think it's not doing him justice. So I will give him just a 6 from me.
He'll be slightly harsh.
Yeah, it's always sort of, I don't know. It's just there's something there. Like the creativity in the first half, there was none. Let's be honest. And
yeah, there was none.
He's the creative man, and it just didn't work out. But I'll give him a high 6.
Again, that system we were playing, it's the complete opposite system
to what he's had.
thrives in.
I know.
Fucking.
But we will get to Moyes. You know what I mean?
It's coming out.
The shooter will be out in a minute. Right, let's move on to this man, Jared Bowen. What do you think of Bowen tonight?
Not that good.
No?
No.
Works hard. He runs. He run. One thing with Bowen, he runs. He will run and run, but the problem is with Bowen, he don't look threatening no more. He's not looking.
Yeah.
He don't look like he's going to score a goal.
Drive in the box. He doesn't really beat his man.
Yeah.
He kind of runs alongside players. He's not taking it past them.
And what it is, he goes backwards before he goes forwards. Every time he gets the ball, he don't size a man up and try and get past a man. He turns and goes back before he goes forward again. And something that someone said it on Twitter on a space, and I'll never forget it. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to watch that. They said every time Bowen gets the ball, it was George. I know who it was. Yeah, George said to me, he goes, James, he goes backwards before he goes forwards every single time. And today, he done that a few times. He needs a goal. He's a completely different player than he was last year. Last year, he was banging in goals for fun. This year, he don't even look like scoring at the minute.
Even when he's banging goals for fun, I did say last year, I do think he's being overrated by our fan base massively.
Yeah.
I think he got well overrated by our fan base at the time, saying he's better than Saka and should get in the England squad, which he did, and should be starting from who's better than him. I thought, nah, it's definitely a form thing. He's a good player, but he's not that. He can't ever get to that top class point. He ain't got that natural ability to put in dangerous whipped in crosses. He hasn't got that.
Yeah.
That great shot technique. He ain't blistering quick. He's got like a ceiling to his play, and I think last season he hit that ceiling. Don't get me wrong, I think he's a good player, but I think there is a ceiling to him. So
I totally agree.
I'll give him a 5.
I tell you.
I'll give him a 5 tonight. Underwhelming.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to give him...
You're lagging to fuck, James.
Yeah.
You're fucked. James, I don't know what you're saying. You're frozen, mate. James. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, he's fucked. Thanks for tuning in tonight. It's been a great pleasure. I'm going to keep it going as James sorts his internet out. So, Bowman, next player. Mikel Antonio. Antonio. It's just me and Sojek. Yeah, fuck. Antonio. I think he's expired. Should do it.
Right.
He's back.
I'm back. Fucking hell, this internet shit, mate. Honestly, 100%. Mikel Antonio. Sorry about that, everyone. What we saying about Mikel?
Looked really unfit tonight. I thought he looked like a mess at times.
Yeah.
But then that mess that he was creating for himself got him out of difficult situations. I know it sounds weird, but he was kind of like fumbling all over the shop. Yes, at times, especially in the first half, he looked really shit. But then he did get out of problems a couple of times. But again, no real threat. It's like his end product was basically non-existent. Fours people were giving him.
He was bad tonight, mate. I'm sorry, but he's
I'll
done
give him a high 4. I'll give him a high 4.
I'm with some of the people in the chat. I thought he was non-existent tonight, and that is a major worry. If we ever lose Scamacca for a long period of time, and Antonio's our striker, then I'm sorry, but I think we're in shit, mate, big time.
How many times do you say he's got to slim down?
Yeah,
he's too
100%.
much. When he's like a big cunt, he's just when he goes to one side, he like ends up falling over because he's so top heavy. He just needs to just slim down.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for.
I know geezer called Tony Darso who can help out with the door if he wants to get in the doors with him.
Charlie says there, the guy can't play football. As simple as that. I agree. It's like Harry's got away with it for so long. I don't know, but yeah, it is
also,
what it is.
His positioning in terms of his runs in the first half was disgraceful, absolutely disgraceful. I was watching him. I was saying, like, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? He just don't think. He kind of like he's exhausted that whilst they're on the counter attack.
100%, mate. Right, we'll go to the boy. That is Mr. Saeed Benrahma. 69th minute he come on for Thomas Souček. I'll let Mitch go first on this. What are you rating him, Mitch? What are you saying for Mr. Saeed Benrahma?
When he come on, finished.
Right.
I'll probably give him like 4.
Fair enough.
No, I'm joking. No. Benny, I'll give Benrahma 7.
7. No, I've got to be a bit higher than that. Listen,
really?
He comes on. Yeah, listen, he changed the game for us. Right, let's be honest.
Great.
No, it wasn't great. It wasn't amazing, that unreal. Yeah, but he scores a goal from outside the box. Right, he was the only one to have a shot on target from outside the fucking box. On the wing, he looked threatening. He was trying to go past people, wing corners. He'd done a good bit of interplay with Declan Rice for Rice to win a corner. I'm going to give him a high 7, mate. I think he comes on, he changes the game. Literally. Like, he wins us the game.
I mean, fair enough.
I'm
seeing lots of 8s in there. I don't know how you can give him an 8.
I don't think he's an 8. I will say that. Listen, I like Saeed, but fuck me, I don't think he's an 8. But I'll give him a high 7. Is that me? Well, I'm never fucking wrong on them, mate. I know that for certain. What we've got here, let's have a look, see what Danny says. Danny says an 8. Bo says an 8. Paul says man of the match. If any youth player was given a chance and then pulled out one of his performances, Moyes would never play them again and would end up letting him go on a free. Yeah, Moyes was annoyed with him.
Ashby might be leaving in January.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is he not giving a go?
Because, mate, it's David Moyes. One thing I'm going to say is this, right? Saeed has shutted Moyes right up tonight. Yeah, because this agenda has got to stop.
Shutted is not a word. Sorry, James.
Well, silenced David Moyes then.
That is
right.
That is
there you go. Bosh. Right. What I'm trying to say is this, right, is that Benrahma is not a bad player. And people will look at him and go, oh, he's bang average. Is he, right, when you look at him, is he in the right system? Right, that's the first question that needs to be asked straight away. But tonight, he comes on, right, and don't get me wrong, I'm having a laugh with the Benrahma thing, but fuck me, he deserves a bit of credit, this geezer. Like, he's always the first one who's fucking scapegoated. Like when it don't go right. So listen, you got to praise him up. I'll give him a high 7. What are you saying for him?
Yeah, 7.
7 for you, yeah? Right. Let's go over to the other subs. We're going to start off with this man. We thought he had gone missing, but he's back. Flynn Downs come on for Lucas Paqueta.
Who?
Flynn Downs come on for Lucas
Who's that?
Paqueta. I know, exactly, mate. You're exactly right.
Sorry.
Give us your quick rating for him, Mitch. Downs.
Not applicable. NA.
NA, yeah. All right. Well, I'll give him a standard 5. I think he was all right when he come on. He done his job. Let's go to 4 nails. Come on for Mikel Antonio. Is it NA again?
Not applicable.
Same from me again. Standard 5. I'll leave it at that for them. Right. Let's go top of the shop. Let's go to the ref. Talk to me about the referee tonight. Mariner.
Good.
He wasn't too bad tonight, I must admit. I'll be honest.
Didn't do anything wrong, really. No big decisions went against us. I thought all the offside calls were bang on. I thought the foul calls were pretty much bang on. Wasn't too soft, wasn't too hard. I actually thought, unless anyone can correct me, I don't think he made any wrong decisions, if I'm being honest.
Not really.
I thought it was actually, you know what, I thought it was very good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll
give him a high 7. I thought it was, mate, I should give him an 8. You know what, I'll give him an 8. Fuck it.
Yeah, listen, I actually agree with you, mate, on this one. I thought he was right tonight, the ref. I think the only decision he actually really got wrong is not booking Dawson. When Dawson brings their player down, he should have booked Dawson, really, but he didn't. But other than that, I agree.
No. Well, it goes in our favour, so.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'll give him, I'll go with you on that. I'll give him a 7. 7 out of 10.
I went 8, but you know it is.
Yeah. And finally, this man, David Moyes, he must be in that change room smashing his head up against the fucking walls. Benrahma's literally scored and saved his job. Talk to me about David Moyes tonight. First of all, Mitch, let's put this into context. Right, the team lineup. What's going on with that? Where is Areola?
I'm gonna give my rating first, so then I'll go through it and explain why.
Go ahead.
Give Moyes a 3. May sound very harsh, but I thought the setup was completely wrong. The way we pressed was embarrassing, disgraceful. Yeah. We were playing a shit Brentford side, their B team, and not only were we playing a B team, their B team was shit, like proper shit.
Yeah.
The setup for us was completely wrong. No players were dropping into each other. There was no width. The only width we had came from Johnson. It was just a fucking disaster. Team selection was disastrous. Started Souček again. Fucking where's Areola? It was all a mess. All a mess. Playing forward back, playing a system and a way it doesn't suit Paqueta. Awful. And then brings Benrahma on. At a good time, to be fair.
69th minute.
Yeah, I think that's a good time to bring on a sub.
Mm.
Maybe could have done with it. Well, it's an FA Cup game, so I think that late on's decent. I'm sticking with a 3. I think it was awful. Just absolutely shocking. Shocking, in my opinion.
I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. I'll tell you the reason why.
He's gone again. Ladies and gentlemen, he's got no reasons for choosing the 5. He's talking bare bollocks.
I'm not.
Are you back?
I'm not. I'm back, mate. I don't know what the fuck's going on tonight. I'm going to say this, that I feel he done the sub at the right time with Benrahma. The team lineup is weird, to say the least. You've got Ben Johnson in there. You're playing 5 at the back. You're just not proactive enough for me. Yeah, and that first half was shit. Let's be real. But we did get the win. So you've got to give him some praise for that.
I'll give him a 4. Yeah,
I'll give him a 5.
Slightly harsh. In fact, we got the win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think
I feel nice. I feel really nice tonight.
Yeah, like it was a bitty game, but we got the win. One thing I will say about him before we sort of round this up is that he's got to start being a bit more like attack minded. I think in the first half today, if Brentford score, Brentford win. It's as simple as that. That's the only way. Like it seems like when we're playing games now, if we don't score first, then we're out the game basically. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's got to change. But let's be honest. Is what it is, isn't it? Like we've got the win, we're happy. Benny scores, and Moyes has got a massive headache tonight because how can you drop a match winner for next week? That's one thing I will say.
Yeah, we need to. What is going on with Raiola? I need to find out because that's going to bug me. By the way, this time of year it's getting cold, very cold. People's hands start cracking up, getting dry. A bit like mine. I don't suffer from it, but it gets a little bit dry. What do I recommend? Bosh. O'Keefe's working hands cream. This stuff is the bollocks. It's lasting.
It does exactly what it says on the tin.
My mum uses it because I've told her how good it is. I use it, and for me, it's the best hand cream on the market. It is fucking superb. O'Keefe's, if you want to give us a little bit of a sponsorship, holler me or James. This is bollocks stuff.
This time next year, we'll be millionaires. You know what I mean? I highly doubt it. Apparently, he's got a hip injury. What do you reckon on that? Well, don't know how. He don't play no games.
Well, he trains, doesn't he? Or his missus might have got a bit too aggressive one night of him.
Yeah, it could have been something like that. I mean, night of passion.
Maybe frosted too hard.
Something like that. Listen, so anything else you want to add, Mitch, before we wrap this up?
Not really. It was a terrible game. Terrible. I mean, it got better in the second half, but again, I thought it was a shit game. But yeah, there's much more I could say, really.
Yeah.
Bit of a shame that he keeps Moyes in the job a little bit longer, but it's what it is.
I actually think at least we're through to the next round. Like, let's be honest. If we can sort our Premier League form out, right, just for argument's sake, we go and beat Wolves and we go and beat Everton, then everything looks rosy again to a point. Only to a point, though.
I'll be happy. I'll be happy.
Yeah.
It depends. If we put in blinding performances against Wolves and Everton, then my mood would change personally, because I'd feel like if we can get through the season with Moyes, then look at a new manager in the summer, then I'd be happy with that. But I still want him sacked 100%. But if he wants to turn it around, then obviously I'd want to keep him till the summer.
Yeah.
I'd love to draw Wrexham away with the bootlegger.
Taylor says you're coming more Moyes in by the day, lads. Nah, listen, at the end of the day...
Taylor? I'm fucking not.
Taylor, it's going to take me a long time, mate. West Ham's going to have to go on a big run for me to change my tune. Right, for me to end this, I've got to say this.
Your body Alfie is 100% Moyes out now.
I was out earlier on today, went into a local pub of mine, and have a guess who's in there? Ludo McCloskey. You know what I mean? So I met old Ludo today, told him about E20. I said I'll give him a shout out. He's like fucking massive, mate. He is. Really nice geezer though, absolute gentleman. Like he took load of photos.
Why did you get a video of you and him saying something about E20? Come on, you should have done that.
I know, mate. I've got to start living myself up, mate. My mate said to me, he said, James, do it. I was like, no, mate, I can't ask him that. You know what I mean? Like, he had about a queue of about 20 people wanted to have a photo with him. And I was like, nah, mate, I'll leave it. But
James,
listen,
what we've got to do is whip out saying, look, E20's on running out 1.3k subs, mate. You're getting like once we show the video of you,
I will do it next time.
You're going to be in the money.
Yeah. Listen, one thing I will say is he's absolute gentleman though. Like he's really, really nice geezer. Had a lot of time for everyone. Top class bloke, mate. And he was on the old bitter, I must admit. So yeah, fair play to Ludo. I even said to him, I said, listen, you was an hero of mine back in the day, mate, and really pleased that you played in the claret and blue. But yeah, top man, absolute top man. Mitch, been a pleasure, mate. It's been an interesting and it's been a good show tonight. It's been no sound bites. but there will be in the near future when everyone else is available. Do you know what I mean? Because we do like a little bit of bant on this channel.
Very nice,
Anything
sensible show.
calm. It's been a calm show. Anything else you want to add, Mitch?
So check made me happy today. He didn't make me angry. So
yeah. Anything else you want to add, Mitch, before we go?
not really.
No.
Wolves is a tough game. If I don't see you for Wolves, then
are you going Wolves?
Get a good result. Nah.
You're not. Oh, you didn't get the tickets.
Gutted.
Right.
Well, I've been trying for Wolves massively as well. I got 5 Newcastle away tickets offered to me, so I could definitely go Newcastle away. But yeah. No Wolves away, unfortunately.
What Wolves miss, E20's got. So yeah, you'll be on here. Listen, I want to thank everyone who's watched tonight. Please do smash a like on the video. It goes a long way. It helps all of us out, gets us out there. If you're new around here, please do subscribe to the channel. We do have a lot of interesting debates and friction and rows and just the way we are. We're West Ham fans and we do love this club to death. And we'll be back during the week to do a preview on the Wolves game. I've been doing a few previews with Tommy. He's been really, really good. So yeah, that will continue. Might hit something up during the week also.
Yeah, I want to be on the show with him at some point because
no worries. I can imagine there'll be a lot of friction, but a lot of interesting debates on that.
You see, I didn't watch the whole show, but I watched about 10 minutes of it the other day. I was on the way back from work, and he seems like a really nice geezer.
Nah, he's top man.
I just think his opinions are shit. But he seems nice.
My opinion on you shit sometimes, Mitch, but I love you. So, yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Bastard. I didn't say about you.
Oh, mate, everyone says a lot about me. Listen, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you very much, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Have a good Saturday evening. Have a good weekend. And we will be back soon. Saeed Benrahma never lets me down. Peace.
There it is. I've never found a love like this.